And welcome back to another video. This is CryptoCoins, and in this video we're going to go over what it's like to be invested in Rome DAO. There's a few new game updates that they released recently, and also we're going to go over some comments and questions. There's a lot going on here. We're going to look at my position, what I've been doing. I've been actually averaging down. I've been buying more and more of these tokens, and we're going to look at some price points and see where to go from here. So I have a lot going on in this video. You don't want to miss this one. Let's take a look at CoinGecko and see what is going on. Since it hit the market last week, it's been in a complete downtrend. It hit about a high here of, what is this, around $1,600, and now it's trading around $589. My first position was almost at $1,600, so I literally bought at the top. Then I averaged in somewhere around $1,100, and today I bought some more this morning. So we're gonna go over my position, and technically right now Rome DAO hit the market as soon as the market was selling off. So this maybe has a little bit something to do with that. Also, the launch was delayed by like half a day, so that played a little bit into the price as well. And I'm still bullish in this project as of now. Very optimistic, and I'm in it to win it. So let's get into some news here and see the latest updates of the game. Campaign 1, Etruscans. Earn Genesis campaign NFTs, navigate the war map, and understand the Rome universe. The unofficial target is December 15th. The actual target is whenever the DAO is done thoroughly testing these new contracts. We will always emphasize safety over shipping untested code. In the coming days, the first version of the war map will appear in app to prepare for the first campaign. So we have a date here. They're planning on releasing the war map here in about 8 days from now. So very exciting. Let's go to phase 1. Phase 1, conscription. The invasion of Etruscan lands cannot begin without the troops and training needed. To that end, we've been working on contracts that will act as conscriptions for the war effort. These contracts will serve the following purpose. Choose a house to align with for the war. Choose a class of legionary, foot soldier, archer, cavalry. Choose a username. Level up your character. Each campaign you participate in will level up your wallet address. All characters will start at level 1. Participation in campaign 1 will give you level 2. Levels will one day affect which NFTs, armor, weapons, etc. your character can equip, what quests, staking, bonding, finding on-chain clues your character can participate in, what NFT consumables you can use, and more. I like it. So I'm going to test out this game for sure as soon as it comes out and give it a go. If this is a game that has longevity and they establish a nice foundation to be one of the first participants and create some nice NFTs at level 1 since day 1, we're going to have a huge advantage and potential worthy NFTs that can be highly valuable in the future. Excited about this. Let's keep reading some more. Once the contracts are ready, you'll be able to input all the above data in the UI, which will sign transactions submitting the data to the Moon River blockchain. From there, the data can be accessed on the war map to show house by house, conscription, quest eligibility, and much more down the line. Additionally, since this data is on-chain, all houses and third-party developers can query the data to build their own mini-games and projects. That's awesome. So they're going to have the ability to create your own mini-games and projects to play with your friends. That's pretty awesome. We have internal target for when conscription will be ready, but we will take as long as we need to ensure the contracts are thoroughly tested. Conscription will last for 2 weeks, allowing plenty of time for Romans to lock their 0.33 Rome, choose their house, character class, and username. Let's go to phase 2, campaign quest for war with Etruscans. We've hinted at the war map time and again. The war map for campaign 1, Etruscans, will act as home base for keeping up with quests, house participation, and progress against the armies of Etruscans. Select a flag and view quests. Expect additional flags to pop up on the map at random times to represent skirmishes raids, and additional side quests during the campaign. With any luck, our territory will expand as we push back the Etruscans and claim their lands for Rome. And we're seeing here the map, we're seeing the flags pop up, and those are going to be some interesting battles. The Genesis NFTs from the first campaign will be earned via completing quests. These NFTs will only be available from completing the Genesis campaign against the Etruscans. Each campaign will have a distinct set of NFTs, armor, weapons, potions, and other spoils that must be earned. And they have a nice picture here of the helmet, and it has here its rarity, Centurion. I don't know the scale of rarities here, not yet. I'm sure they have it somewhere listed. The weight, the campaign, item effect coming soon, and it has some general information. Pretty cool layout. Campaign 1 Etruscans will start with 2 main quest lines. Side quests may pop up on the map throughout the course of the campaign. Here are the main quest lines for Campaign 1. Quest 1, lock 0.33 S Rome for the duration of the campaign. 3 months more or less, accept legionary conscription, choose a username, and pledge allegiance to one of the great houses for the length of the campaign. The DAO realized the requirement to remain staked and unable to claim rewards out of a primary wallet was too confusing. As such, we are instead designing a contract for a system that enables pledging to houses at the beginning of each campaign. This will involve the 0.33 S Rome lock, house, selection, username and class, foot soldier, archery, cavalry. The 0.33 S Rome will not be able to be unlocked during the 3-month period, but still earning you rebases for the duration of the 3 months. At the end of the campaign, you can unlock your S Rome, all the compounded rewards, and your quest NFT. The choice is yours and whether or not to lock S Rome for the campaign. Will you accept the call? Absolutely. I'm going to give it a try. And they're showing a nice picture here of some basic armor. Accepting the call marks completion of the quest, guaranteeing you will earn the NFT at the end of the campaign. You may accept the call on multiple wallets if you so choose to do so, providing multiple soldiers to the war effort. And this is one of the things that interests me the most, the NFTs aspect of this game. Besides the rebase and the rewards and the game, I think more than the appreciation of all these different factors, the NFTs have the ability to be explosive years to come if this game sticks around. So I think the real value here is going to be in the NFTs from the first campaign, and it's going to be exciting to see how that functions. Choose carefully, as the house you choose to align with will be locked for the duration of the campaign. You will not be able to claim your compounding 0.33 S Rome out of the locked contract until the campaign is over. The remainder of your S Rome you can use as you please, as activity in the rest of your stack will not affect the quest requirements. So you have to choose carefully which house you want to join, and it's going to be locked up for about 3 months more or less, and you cannot change your path. Questline 2, bond $1,000, bond $5,000, $10,000, $25.50, and $100,000. Questline 2 represents the war barracks. Should you choose to complete bond quests, you represent the Romans buying bonds to fund the war effort. Each bonding tier is a distinct NFT with its own distinct qualities. In the future, different items may interact with different character levels, consumables, and other items in the unique ways. So you're going to get some unique pieces there for bonding. This is something I might not do. I don't think I'm going to have enough money for bonding, but I'll play the game. And I'm sure by bonding, these NFTs are going to be worth a lot more. Maybe I get enticed to do the 1K tier for Questline 2, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money. So let's keep going here and see what else they have to say. Each subsequent bond amount will earn a higher tier NFT. The quest can be completed in any combination of bond size. If a Roman citizen bonds 6K followed by 94K, it will count the same as if the bonder does 100K all at once. Each successive tier completed will earn you all the tiers you completed. Any bonds to have already been purchased and those purchased from now until the start of the campaign will also count towards the bond quest line. We understand that some users may be new to bonds and how they function. In some cases, users may accidentally bond at discounts which are unfavorable. To fix this UX issue, we've gone ahead and already implemented a series of warning messages should users try to bond at a negative discount. These warning messages currently appear if a user attempts to bond at a negative discount. That's pretty cool. At least it'll be red and like, hey, you're gonna lose money by doing this. So even though you want to do that quest line, you're gonna get a warning if it's not favorable, which is pretty cool. And that all has to do with the balance of these tokens, of these projects. And eventually, bonding will be favorable and those rates will go up and you'll be able to do those quests. So let's go and keep reading here. We want to ensure anyone who attempts to complete quest line 2 but is novice to bonds can do so in a safe manner. The DAO hopes these simple warning messages will do the trick. We hope that the entirety of DeFi that has a bonding option will follow suit to help protect their respective protocol users. Okay, so they're trying to establish a standard here and saying, hey, other DAO projects and other tokens that work this way should do the same and give warnings to new novice bond holders. Timeline. Below is a succinct timeline to update the community on progress for starting the campaign as well as other projects the DAO is working on in the interim. The current makeup of our DAO dev team is 3 smart contract devs, 6 front-end devs, 2 game devs, 4 animators and graphic artists, 1 UI UX designer, 1 data scientist, and product and policy leads. We are astounded by the top talent that DAO is able to add on a weekly basis. More and more people are leaving their Web2 day jobs each week to help build the DAO full-time. The product teams could care less where the broader markets go. They are aligned for building the best possible product for Rome. All the OG devs and newly minted devs are giving every ounce of energy to ensure the DAO can execute on its lofty roadmap. So they're incentivizing the devs and they're pretty much saying they're working hard to make sure to deliver the best user experience. Checkpoints. Conscription. Smart contracts actively in development. UI the same. We won't give a defined timeline on conscription because we never want to rush smart contracts and neglect safety. Warmap. The version 1 warmap is in its testing phase. The first version will act as a base page for viewing campaign, progress, and quests. It will be ready when it's ready. We expect to have preview version ready in app before conscription begins to get a feel of how it functions in app. Rome MOVR LP bonds. So this is a Moonriver and Rome liquidity pool bonds. We expect to begin offering these bonds the week of the 9th. A capacity liquidity target to be announced. And also here, GOM WS Rome liquidity pool bonds. These bonds will be offered as soon as we are finished with the technical pieces needed to make them available. We don't want to set a hard deadline, but before the end of December is very likely. Stable bonds. Major stable swap platforms are coming to Moonriver in the near future. Once they are ready, the DAO will almost immediately begin bonding stable. Custom analytics. As there is no Dune on Moonriver, the DAO is getting ready to finish initial charts for Rome DAO analytics, first set as charts likely this week. Also finishing work on subgraph so any developer can easily query Rome data. All right, that was a mouthful there, giving us a nice breakdown and some more guidance as to what to expect in the next upcoming days. I'm digging this project, so that's the latest there from Rome DAO. And let's go and see some comments and questions before we take a look at my position and what I'm doing. So yesterday, Jesse here, he has a huge YouTube channel, over 100,000 subscribers. He released this video, I tried Rome DAO, and it's insane. He released this video to his audience, and they're also jumping on the bandwagon. So I see a lot of people talking about Rome DAO, and right now it's not doing so hot. But it looks like, everybody is in preparation for the release of the game and everybody's excited. I will say that if this game is exciting, I do not care if this project goes down to $100 or $50. I don't care if I lose 90% of my initial investment. if this game is cool and I'm having fun and the NFT minting process is affordable and all these functions work out, I'm going to be invested. I'm going to really, really be happy that I'm part of this project. I've never seen anything like this, and I think they're doing something great here. This is the first DAO gaming project I've seen, and the graphics looks pretty awesome. So yeah, check out Jesse's YouTube video. He also talks about Rome DAO, and everything's a big question mark. We're getting in here early. There's no saying where this goes, and there's still plenty of time to get in. So let's go to my comments and questions and see what people are saying. So yesterday I released a video and people were pretty heated. I released a video talking about Time Wonderland being a Ponzi scheme. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read through every comment and I'm gonna address it all as one lump sum, and we're gonna move forward. So Chris here wrote, Daniel has also had several other big projects, including Popsicle Finance. Popsicle Finance was hacked for $20 million, and he actually used his own capital and finance a way to get funds back to those who lost theirs, which is a pretty solid and trustworthy move. Didn't know that. If that did happen, that's awesome. Let's go to the next comment. Adaptive Tom. With the risk of DAO, it makes it more of a Ponzi. Early investors pull out in risk of losing their investment. It's down to the mentality. If all stayed and pulled out slowly, it could be stable. Question is, can the mentality change? Can the mentality change? So, nice perspective there. Let's go to the next comment. Victor here wrote, if you're calling Wonderland a Ponzi, then should all OM forks be considered Ponzi as well? Looks like you're invested in several of them. Yes, I am. Why don't you call the video that all OM forks are probably Ponzi? Why just call out Wonderland? Yes, I'm invested in Time and several other DAOs, but the video name and context is made intentionally to call out one project out of awe. And I did because I had the footage where he literally said it himself. But let's go to the next comment and I'll address everything. Harry, you should have a look at backing per time. Daniel makes plays to keep the treasury secure. I like your videos, my man, but Time is not the project to be trying to pick holes into. I appreciate your effort, but there are plenty of actual dodgy DAO out there. Everything is a Ponzi scheme. Think about it. And Daniel is a character and a half. Peace, bro. Thank you, Harry. Let's go to the next comment. That was a joke from our Chad Daniel. What I really understood and the statement is that a lot of people just diving in due to high APY, APR. Imagine thousands, millions, or even billions percentages. That is FOMO, and Daniel done such a bold move, previously exchanging lots of AVAX holdings on stable coins. If he didn't did that, the treasury surely be more volatile right now. Thank you, Chris. Let's keep going. Damn, man, you took the joke Daniel made so far out of context. LOL. Let's go to the next one. Funny, you edit that together to make it look like he said that exactly like that. LOL. He was saying it sarcastically. I viewed the entire video. It's called Game Theory. Yes, if people get greedy and leave instead of following game theory, then yes, things can collapse. Thank you for that. Let's go to the next one. Sorry, not trying to, hey, but you literally took one clip of Daniel and then just made a clickbait title. No reasoning, no explanation. Where the Ponzi mechanics come into play. Minting, revenue generation. Either way, keep the work up. Once again, not trying to spread hate, just wanted to add my opinion to the mix. Thank you for that. Very honorable. Thank you, FP. I hate when folks chop up videos in order to take things out of context. I will not subscribe, but I will give a thumbs down. No problem. Thank you, D. I am worthy wrote, you don't need clickbait, bro. And that one got a lot of likes there. And lastly here, Stone wrote, worst video you've ever made. So, as you can see, a lot of heated conversations there, a lot of opinions, and that's what this community is about. I wasn't trying to stir the pot. I was trying to bring some awareness of who the founder of Time Wonderland is. And yes, in some aspect, all of these are Ponzi's. But just remember, guys, I'm on the same side as you guys are. This channel's built on these projects, and I'm buying these projects aside with you guys. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm bringing any negativity to one particular project. It's just information I found, so I made the video for that particular reason. This channel is about sharing opinions, and I read through a lot of the comments, and it's about getting different perspectives. So I like to see the good and the ugly. I like to see it all, and that's why I made that video. They were talking about projects, and that's the founder sarcastically making jokes when people are investing millions of dollars. So regardless if he's a cool dude or not, I mean, people are investing millions of dollars, and he's jokingly about these things. I'm not gonna go over this. Once again, I'm gonna close the hatchet here. I enjoy all of your guys' comments. I appreciate everybody's opinion, and that's what it's about. So let's move forward. Let's get back to the video and look at what I'm doing here with Rome DAO. So since my last Rome DAO, I've made a lot of moves here. My first position was on November 29th. I invested $500 at a market price of $1,586. I basically bought the top there, and I only bought 0.3152 coins. Then on December 1st, I bought the dip. I invested $210 at a price of $10.99, and I was able to buy 0.1910 coins there. And then today, this morning, even lower, I put my full investment of $1,000, $1,010 to be exact. This morning, I bought at a market price of $671.14, and I bought 0.4470 tokens. As of now, I've purchased 0.953201 tokens, and that's where I stand. I've been averaging into this position. So I started this investment 8 days ago. Ticker Rome here, invested $1,010. As of now, I have staked 1.033 S Rome there, and I already updated that. The current market price as of now, Rome is trading around $600. The market value of my position is $621, and I'm significantly down here, minus 388. That's a minus 38%. Let's update these figures and put them here to reflect the chart here for today. So today is 12/7/2021. I'm now invested $1,010. The market price for Rome DAO currently is 601.92, 601.92, and the value of my position is 621.78, 621.78. And I haven't sold any positions. And let's take a look at this chart. And a complete downtrend there. So it's getting pretty ugly. I haven't been charting on a daily basis, and this is pretty steep. So my cash invested is in blue, which is here. It did go up. You can't really see it. And also the market value went up here. You can't really see it as much. And right now, the current price is around $600. So both the market value and the price is here meeting around $600. So far the breakdown is cash invested $1,010, coin spot 0.3150, which I have to update. This is not correct. It's this here. It's 0.95. I'll just do here coins bought equals, and I'll just put the sell point. There we go. So I bought 0.95320 coins there. I've earned APY 0.07980, and I have 1.033 coins. Total gain here minus 38%, and minus $388. So this is what it's like to be invested in Rome DAO for the first 8 days. Unlike Metaverse Pro, this one has been a complete loser. Whereas to Metaverse Pro, the first 5 days, I was able to pull out my risk. It's not the case here with this one. And it's not always a home run. But this is why it's important to cost average down. Right now, my cost average is somewhere around $1,100. As if I would have put my full $1,000 position at $1,600, I would have been way under right now. been losing about 50% of my investment. So this is why it's important to put a starter position to test the waters and then slowly add into it. I added $210 as it went down, fully knowing that I had an additional $300 for this position if it went lower, and sure enough, it did. And I wasn't planning on adding the full 1,000 on this position, but I decided I was going to, because they're releasing more information with dates that are around the block, and it is convincing me. I'm being sold here. So I'm adding into my position because they're being active and they're giving a lot of information. So it's building my confidence in this position. So I added into it. And if it goes lower, if this goes lower to around $300 or $200 before the launch of the game, I'll probably add another $300 to bring my cost average down. In addition to the cost average down, you're earning APY. So it's a win-win. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it, guys. This was a longer video. I had a lot of things to address. I had a lot of updates, and there's a lot of things happening. So I said, what the heck? I'm not gonna edit this video short. We're gonna, give the information out there, and I appreciate it if you made it this far. If you appreciate this video or found it of any value, click in the links below. I have Patreon down there to support this free content, and also free Discord if you want a copy of this calculator. So free Discord, free calculator, and if you want to support, join Patreon. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.